Okay, hello everybody. This is the first video of the Greek and Roman effect wherever Lydia asks me questions and I answer them. Alright, the reason why I'm wearing sunglasses is because if you can kind of see in the reflection right there's like a gigantic light right there, so it really hurts my eyes whenever I look into it. However, I realize you can see pretty much none of my facial features, or like you can't see like whenever I shrug my eyebrows like that, like not very well. So I'm gonna take them off, and I'm gonna fight through the pain and lose eyesight right there. Yeah. Anyhow, so Lydia asked me these questions, and I answered them. This is actually going to be like the third time I've read them. Which I was supposed to just get my immediate response to them, but that didn't happen because the video didn't work. So hopefully, cross fingers, this time it'll work, and I'm going to read them off. Question number 1, where were you born? Nashville, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt. My mom was a med tech student there, so that's where I was born. After that, she quit. What's your favorite inanimate object? I contemplated this pretty deeply for the last few times, because, like, I don't know, because some things, like, it's a rope, or maybe it's a boat, but then I use my phone and then my computer a lot. But in the end, I have to go with boat, because there's lots of ropes on boats. So let's say I go to, like, rappelling, and then because you can't go sailing with just a rope, but you can go rappelling with the ropes that you got off your boat. Maybe. But the reason I throw my phone and computer out just completely under the bus is because I would much rather spend that time on that boat with someone I love than communicate with them over a phone or a computer or something. Question number 3. Are you gay? This is funny, Lydia. This is one of those questions that it's controversial, and I thought about this, and I don't think so. But Ryan Reynolds is pretty cute. Just gotta get that off my chest. I think all straight guys can agree on that, but he is. And really, this is not a good question to ask me. You could ask a third-party source. So you could be like, "Grace, is Luke gay?" And if she says, "Not obviously," I mean, I guess it must be true, but, you can ask her. She's already agreed to test my straightness, so I really hope she's not going to throw me under the bus for this, but, yeah, anyhow. So, question number 4, but, like, are you with a little pointy up to the next one? That's cute. No. Ryan Reynolds is still cute. How many relationships have you been in? So I contemplated this a bit last time, so I decided on, there's Molly, so that's over in February, January, and stuff. And then like, I guess if you want to count pure technicality, there was one that was like a day, I asked her out, and then we broke up later that day. And if you really would like to count that, then we should go ahead and count like 5th grade and 6th grade, so that, it brings it out to a grand total of 4 if you really want to count like the day-long stuff, but I don't. It's not really at all, and it was a bad decision. It's just like straight out terrible decision. And I wouldn't really claim like the first one, but I mean, I did date her for a month, so I guess I have to. I don't really get a choice. So just one. I guess is it pretty good, pretty bad? I don't really know. I mean, I'd much rather just one good one than a dozen bad ones, and I mean, it wasn't really like that great of a one. But I plan on changing that soon. I mean, like, eventually, because before I die, find out true love. No, I don't know. I was gonna go somewhere funny with that. Didn't really work out. 6. Salmon, a fish or color. This is actually a bit of throwback humor to whenever I first went to go hang out with Lydia. Her brother decided that it would be good to have a gay test or something. Really don't know. I love Russell, and he's a great guy. But yeah, so he asked brownie, peaches, and salmon, food or color. And of course, like, I love those foods. So, like, of course, immediately there's no hesitation. I was just like, food, obviously. But yeah, I do think of food whenever I think of salmon. And peaches are like my favorite fruit ever, maybe besides watermelon. Don't really know right there. It's a tough one. What is the first rule of Fight Club? I have no clue what you're talking about. I guess I'm gonna skip this. The first rule is obviously wear tights. And that's what wrestlers do. They wear kind of like the tights, like the little. It looks kind of like a man bikini thing. I don't know. It's really ugly. Anyhow, I think it's called a leotard. It's kind of something that they use in ballet. How much wood would woodchuck wood? I messed that up. Anyhow, the reason you spelled this wrong because it should have. But you spelled it how much wood. It was WOULD. And it should have been wood at that first part, so it's WOOD. But the answer is 42. And 9 is favorite marsupial, obviously koalas. Those little cute, furry little buggers that drop down and jerk it right into your neck, and you die. But it's totally worth it because you just got to touch a koala. They're my favorite marsupials, and they're like those cute little drop bears. They just have like these little parachutes and just come down and they kill you. And it's awesome. I love them to death. And then 10, why did you agree to answer these questions? Because I have poor judgment, and I think it'd be kind of funny. Now, I've asked you, I specifically was going to do them asking you questions about your latest writing thing, which is ancestry. And I was hoping that's what you'd ask me. But we can do any single way. Anyway, if like you people that are watching this, assuming that anyone actually does watch this, go ahead and submit your questions, and we'll answer them. And ask me something like racist. And because no, I'm saying it because I'm racist. Hold up, disclaimer. But because I think it would be a lot of fun to just go like off on this rant, just like straight off. Because you know I'm actually not that funny of a guy, but I make some pretty good rants. Peace out.